The last learning objective of this module is to understand the vector feature classes in GIS and in particular in ArcMap. So you have learned about the three vector feature classes, the point, polyline, and polygon. And from your previous lab, you must remember that they were given to you in two forms. One was a geodatabase, USA underscore data.gdb, and they were also given to you as shapefiles. For example, the Las Vegas boundary file was a shapefile. And both of these are formats in which you will come across with the feature classes. A geodatabase is a group, it's a database that has many feature classes included in it. So if you remember when you expanded USA underscore data, it had states, cities, and some other feature classes. And so it contains multiple feature classes, but the key is that those feature classes represent the same area on the ground. They have the same projection and same coordinate system. So we have grouped them into a single file. Shapefile, on the other hand, is for single feature class. So boundary file had only the boundary polygon type data. The street shapefile had only the streets. And similarly, we can have a point shapefile as well. Something to be noted here, if you have a geodatabase, it can only be opened in ArcMap because it's a proprietary format. On the other hand, if you have a shapefile, then it can be taken to other software programs as well. It's an open source format. But the main thing that you need to remember is that the data about feature classes is in geodatabase format or shapefile format. If you see any other file format, let's say MXD, map document, or a layer, know that it does not have these feature classes in it. It is something else. What is MXD and what is layer file? MXD is a map document. And this is very important to know that it contains all the settings to display data in ArcMap. It does not have the data. I want to emphasize it. It does not have the data. It has the settings to display the data. So if you took an MXD file, just the MXD file home, and you try to open it at home, you won't see anything because it will not know where the data is. The data is in geodatabase or shapefile. MXD knows how to display it. So if you save a session as an MXD file at school, make sure you take everything, MXD plus the shapefiles plus the geodatabase, whatever is linked to this MXD file must go with the MXD file to the other computer. The layer file is just like the same idea as MXD, but it's for one feature class. So you can save the colors or the symbols of, say, roads as a layer file, and the layer file knows how to display those roads on the screen. Again, it does not have the actual feature class data with it. It just knows how to display it. So hopefully that would help reduce any frustration when you take an MXD and layer file home and are unable to open it the way you had it at school.